Hello, good evening and welcome. I'm here to tell you a tale of love, betrayal, hope, magic and spinning wheels. So without further ado, I shall begin. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. Sorry, wrong page. A long, long time ago, there was a king and queen, and after years of trying, they finally had a beautiful baby daughter. They named her Aora. They announced a huge celebration throughout the kingdom, so everyone could come and meet the new princess. They wanted it to be a joyous celebration, as there had been many hard times recently. People were stuck in their homes, couldn't see each other, and running out of toilet roll. The birth of the princess was the first good news in a while, but the king and queen couldn't have foreseen what was to come. So why don't we join the party and you can find out for yourselves.
My, this is such a wonderful day. Everyone has turned out to see our daughter. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes, it is. I do wish they would keep social media distancing, though.
What?
Social media distancing? It's where you must keep 2 metres away from Twitter and Instagram at all times.
Really? I thought we'd had a hashtag made for today. Must get on to marketing about that.
What was that?
Herald, do take that mask off. It's impossible to hear you.
Sorry, Your Majesty. The magical fairies have arrived.
Ah, the fairies. Good. Send them in.
It's so good to see all of these households meeting indoors. People have come from everywhere. Your Australian friends loved the pavlova. They applauded the chef.
That's strange. Australians usually boo meringue.
We come bringing good wishes and glad tidings, Your Majesties. I am the green fairy. I am the red fairy.
And I am the Bluetooth fairy.
So wonderful of you to come. Did you come far?
Not too far, Your Highness, but we did have to self-isolate for 2 weeks after we got here.
Well, hopefully we won't have to do that for much longer. Margaret from Coventry says we should be out of it soon.
Excuse me, Your Highness. There is another fairy waiting outside.
Another one? I thought there were only 3 of you.
Oh, there usually are, Your Majesty, unless...
Unless what?
There is a 4th magical fairy, my king, but she is evil. Not very nice. She's from Barnard Castle.
Oh, that horrible place. Only the worst of people visit there.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? A social gathering of more than 6 people indoors. And you didn't invite me? Bad form.
You're in the presence of the king and the queen. Introduce yourself.
My name is Villanelle, and I'm a magical, powerful fairy. Not the nice kind like these 3. Oh, no. And you have insulted me by ignoring my presence here. Do you know what happens to people who ignore me?
They probably have a much better life.
They will pay the price.
You're upset because you weren't on the guest list and are going to punish us? Who do you think you are? Mrs. Hinch?
Oh, no, I'm much worse. I may not look that bad, but there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait.
Enough of this. Be gone with you.
No, enough of you. Enough of the monarchy dictating everything. I know what I'll do. I'll leave you 2 alone. But your daughter, on the other hand...
Don't you touch her?
Oh, I won't. Fairy promise. No, I'll put a curse on her. A curse to send her into an eternal sleep. A prick of her finger on a spinning wheel, and she will fall into a slumber so deep that nothing will wake her from it. This is what happens when you insult the powerful. You brought this on yourselves.
You won't get away with this.
Oh, but I have, and I will. So long, suckers.
Oh, my baby!
I don't mean to trivialise this, but it is rather a specific set of circumstances that need to happen for the curse to take effect.
I don't care. I won't let that happen to my child. Herald, send a message out to the entire kingdom. All spinning wheels are to be destroyed. Every single last one of them. My daughter cannot be cursed if she cannot prick her finger.
And that's what the king did. Every spinning wheel was destroyed, and no more were ever built. The king and queen kept their daughter safe and secure her whole childhood. We skip forward now 18 years. Princess Aora is now an adult and wanting to live her life. Her parents, on the other hand, have other ideas.
Seriously? Can't leave the castle grounds? I'm a prisoner in my own home.
You're not a prisoner, dear. A long time ago, everyone had to stay in their homes for an entire year, with only one exercise a day. You can exercise as many times as you want. It's a lot better than it used to be.
Besides, you have everything you would want here. Why would you want to leave?
Oh, to see people, to see the world. How am I supposed to rule the kingdom one day if I don't even know what it looks like?
We brought you that drone and VR headset. You can see the kingdom anytime you want.
Well, it's not the same though, is it? I don't know the people. I feel like I'm a people person, but don't know who the people are.
Maybe some people will come to the castle.
My lord, there is a visitor at the castle.
My goodness, that was fast.
Who is it, Herald?
It's Prince Philip, sir.
Oh, I didn't think he was doing any more public appearances.
No, sir, not that Prince Philip. The one from Gelderland. He's here with his captain of the guard, Captain Tom.
Ah, send them in then.
Gelderland? That's across the narrow sea. Must have travelled far.
Your Highness, thank you for taking this audience with me.
What can I do for you, Prince Philip?
Well, as you know, my father is currently educating me in the ways of being a ruler. I'm travelling around the neighbouring kingdoms to establish connections and continue our strong alliances.
So, you're networking?
Well, yes.
Couldn't you just ask for a friend's connection on LinkedIn? That's what everyone else looks on these days.
Nor my daughter. She's still learning how to be a royal.
I'd know more if the crown wasn't my only frame of reference.
Anyway, I was wondering if I would be able to shadow your Highness on royal duties to see what happens firsthand.
Why, of course. I would be honoured.
And I suppose you would be needing a room to stay whilst that happens?
If that's okay, Your Majesty. Oh, and one for Captain Tom, captain of my guard. He would be here right now, but he's busy walking up and down your grounds.
Herald,
Yes, Your Majesty.
take the prince and the captain's luggage to some rooms and inform Cook that we will have guests for dinner.
And tell her we've had enough of sourdough. It's all she seems to be making at the moment.
Yes, Your Highness.
Well, I suppose we'd better see what's going on. Royal duties and such.
Yes, and by that we don't mean that we're off to watch the new Line of Duty.
Don't tell them that.
I didn't. I said we're not off to watch it.
So, how are you?
I'm a princess who's never been allowed out of the castle, and I'm now 18. How do you think I am?
Ah, smells like teen spirit. I know how you feel.
You're a man who is out of their castle. How could you possibly know how I feel?
We're children of royalty. We're all the same. Having to do what we're told all the time. Being told where to go, who to see, what to eat, how to speak. How can I be me if I'm not allowed to do what I want?
Exactly! How am I meant to be the ruler of the people if I don't know who the people are?
See? We're more alike than you think.
Shall I show you around the castle?
It would be an honour.
And so, as their friendship blossomed, Aora and Philip grew to like each other more and more. They bonded over mutual interests such as baking, long walks, and staying up late playing Call of Duty online.
Oh, woe is me. My stepmother keeps me in this house all day, cleaning and slaving away, and my stepsisters aren't much better. One day I will escape this house.
Sorry, who are you?
I'm Cinderella, and I'm telling my story.
Sorry, I think there's been a mistake. This is the tale of Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I must have joined the wrong Zoom meeting. It's so hard to remember what is what and who is where at the moment.
That's quite all right. Best of luck with your predicament. Just be home by midnight.
Midnight? What are you on about?
Oops, sorry, spoiler alert. I'll transfer you to the right link. Sorry about that. Now, where were we? Oh, yes.
And so you actually like a bounty? No one likes a bounty.
Well, it's not my favourite, but I'll eat it if there's nothing else in there.
Ah, there you are. Glad to see you two talking.
Oh, Aurora, would you be able to accompany me to Gardens? There's something I want to show you.
What is there to show me that I haven't already seen 100 times?
Just come, will you?
Fine.
You've raised a fine daughter, Your Highness.
Yes, but there's something you should know. When she was a baby, an evil fairy cast a spell on her. If she were ever to prick her finger on a spinning wheel, she would fall into a deep sleep forever. She doesn't know about the curse. I had every spinning wheel in the kingdom destroyed, so it can never happen.
Gosh, that's a rather specific set of circumstances. I can see why you had to take that action.
My prince, you'll be glad to know I have finished walking up and down the grounds, and there is nothing of suspicion there.
I should hope not as well.
Ah, Your Majesty, my name is Captain Tom. I've become somewhat of a national hero this year, and I take pride in being the captain of the guard for the prince.
Pleasure to meet you.
I have travelled all over the world in my military time. I spent a lot of time in the southwest of France. I figured, what do I have to lose? When I was in Australia, I met someone playing Dancing Queen on the didgeridoo. I thought, that's aboriginal. I went to get the train to France. The ticket officer said, "You're a star." I said, "Well, I know I'm a bit famous, but I wouldn't go that far." Eurostar was quite comfy though. Not like other trains I've been on. It's murder on the Orient Express.
All right, enough of that. The king doesn't want to hear all about your adventures.
Oh, these are marvellous stories. You must continue these over dinner.
What is for dinner?
Steak and kidley pie.
Don't you mean steak and kidney pie?
That's what I said, didn't I?
Well, I see the king has tried everything he can to stop the curse from occurring. I'll have to see about that. No one makes a fool out of me and gets away with it.
You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, no, you can't.
What are you doing here anyway? Do I come round and interrupt you when you're doing good fairy things? No, I don't.
Well, you did. 18 years ago with Aurora.
All right. You do something once and you get labelled for it for life.
Aurora won't come to any harm whilst we're here.
And what are you going to do? Wrap her in bubble wrap? As much fun as that is, it won't stop the curse from happening.
You're a mean one, Miss Fairy.
And you're adopted.
You may have put a curse on Aurora, but we've put a spell to undo the curse.
Oh, really? You can think you can match up to my power? You wouldn't know where to start.
Just you try us, then you'll see. You'll be geography.
Don't you mean history?
Don't change the subject.
I don't have to stand around here listening to your stuff and nonsense. I have places to go, people to curse. Until we meet again, losers.
Oh, she's a nasty piece of work. She makes me so, just, oh. Keep calm. You don't want to burst a wing vessel.
Hopefully, if it does happen, our spell will be able to save Aurora.
We best go see what chaos she's up to. And so the fairies flew off to try to stop whatever Villanelle was up to. And meanwhile, back at the castle, Philip had been settling in well, and had now become very close to Aurora. They had spending most of their time together, doing whatever they could to have fun.
Well, what about hide and seek?
I'm 18, not 8.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. The castle's so big, there's plenty of places to hide. I started playing with Tom 2 days ago and I still haven't found him yet.
All right, but you're hiding. Don't fancy being stuck in a confined space for a long period of time. I imagine that's what it's like to fly economy. Ooh.
Okay, off I go, but I must warn you, I'm very good.
As Philip went off to hide, Eora was left alone with her thoughts. Thoughts she never had before. Even though they were playing a game, she felt as though she was missing him.
How do you know that?
I'm the narrator. It's my job to explain what's going on.
You can explain what's going on? Okay, can you explain the Brexit talks then?
No one, including the people involved, can explain them. It's like they're not even bothered.
Really? So you're saying the people in charge of the country don't know what they're doing? Huh, that's a surprise.
I know. Anyway, shouldn't we be trying to find Philip?
Yes, you're right. Thank you. Right. Where could he be hiding? Oh, not in here. Not in here. Or not down there. Well, I can't go over that. I can't go under that. I'll have to go through here. Oh, who are you?
Oh, I'm just a lonely old woman using this spinning wheel.
What's that?
The spinning wheel? I'm not entirely sure, but it's important to the plot, so it's just here. Why don't you come over and have a closer look?
No, I'm looking for Philip at the moment. Besides, how did you get in here? I've not seen you before.
Oh, really? I've seen you before, my dear. I remember when you were a little girl. Are you sure you don't want a closer look? Maybe touch the needle? See how sharp it is?
This seems very suspicious. Why should I trust a stranger telling me to touch a needle?
I have no reason to cause you harm, my dear. I'm just a woman with a spinning wheel, standing in front of a princess, asking her to take a closer look.
All right. If I do it, can I go?
Absolutely.
Fine. There. I had a closer look and I touched the needle. Now I'm going to go. Oh, but now I'm feeling tired. Oh, I don't know why. I slept well last night. Oh dear, I'm just so tired. Night night.
Oh, yes. I knew my curse would work. That'll teach the king and queen to ignore me. Only took 18 years, not bad at all. Revenge is a dish best served cold, that's what they say. And now, to celebrate.
Yes, Villanelle's curse worked. Eora was now in a deep sleep, never to wake up. The end. Well, that was a sad ending, wasn't it? Wait, hang on, that's not the ending. There's more? I thought it seemed like an odd place to end. So let's see what happens next.
Aurora? Sorry to stop the game, but I thought you'd like to know. Aurora? Aurora, why are you asleep? Oh no, that's a spinning wheel. I better go tell the king and queen.
Oh, heavens above. It happened. She touched the spinning wheel. Let's hope our spell has worked and we can reverse it.
I hope so. Otherwise, this is a worse ending than the Game of Thrones.
Your Majesties, here she is.
But how? I had all of the spinning wheels destroyed. I can't believe it. I tried so hard to protect her, and all for nothing.
Sir, when things get me down, I think about my happy place. Happy place, happy place. Turf Moor. Happy place, Turf Moor.
Oh, Aurora, what can we do now?
Oh, there is one thing, Your Majesty.
What is it?
When Vinalel put the curse on Eora, we also cast a spell to protect her, in case it should happen.
That's amazing. What is this spell?
Well, it involves her true love.
Donuts?
No, the person who is her true love, and we think it's Philip.
Me? But we've only just met. How can I be her true love?
Well, when you know, you know. You know.
And what does her true love have to do?
You have to kiss her.
Sorry, I have to... What?
Kiss her?
Hang on. I'm not going to kiss a woman when she's asleep without her permission. It just seems weird.
Do you think it's going to work?
If he is the right one, then it should.
But how do I know if I'm the right one? If it doesn't work, I'm just going to look creepy.
You'll just have to do it and find out. This is the way.
This is the way.
Is the way.
Help us, Prince Philip. You're our only hope.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes, please. We can't have Aurora in a deep sleep forever. She's our only child.
Okay, here goes nothing. Can you just not look? It's weird already without an audience.
Just kiss her already.
Oh, what happened? Why are you all staring at me? Did you just kiss me, Philip?
It worked. You're alive.
Well, of course I'm alive. Well, why wouldn't I be?
Your Majesty, there's an evil fairy at the door.
And she doesn't look happy.
Can someone please explain what is going on? I feel like I'm watching Inception. Or maybe in it. Is this a dream in a dream?
Shortly after you were born, an evil fairy put a curse on you. If you were to prick your finger on a spinning wheel, you would fall into a deep sleep forever.
That's oddly specific.
We cast a spell to reverse it. A kiss from your true love would break the spell.
Yep, definitely a dream.
I had every spinning wheel in the land destroyed. I don't know how it happened.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
We wanted to protect you. That's why you've been kept in the castle.
Oh, this is a lot to take in.
Don't forget the kiss.
I can't believe that flimsy spell you cast actually worked. But don't think this is the end of it. I won't be ignored.
So, you're the one who put the curse on me? Well, if there's one thing I've learned about being stuck in here all this time, it's how to take care of myself. No one put this baby in a corner. Let's do this.
See, here's the tricky part. It's hard for there to be high-stakes fight between two people when there's just audio, so I'll try to commentate on it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our main event. First fighting out of the pink corner all the way from the castle, Princess Aurora. And fighting out of the back corner, the reigning, defending, undisputed, most evil fairy of them all, Vinonelle. All right, ladies, let's have a good, clean fight. Ring the bell. Aurora goes for a takedown, but Aurora is looking plucky for a rookie, especially coming back from having a curse put on her. And it looks like she's trying to do some jabs in. Aurora's moving around so she can't get her. Whoa, hold on, Aurora sweeps the leg. She's gone for an armbar. It's locked in. Is Vinonelle going to tap? She does. That's the fight. Aurora wins.
I can't believe what I've just seen.
I know, words can't describe it.
That was amazing. I can't believe you just did that.
Well, what's a girl to do alone in a castle, except practice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? So, what's this I hear about you kissing me?
The fairies and your parents told me to do it.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
They said a kiss from your true love would break the curse. And that, I'm your true love.
Well, I guess you had to be in a story like this. You may have been to break the spell, but would you say we take it back a bit? How about dinner and a film?
Hey, as long as we're not in tier 3, sure.
Well, who'd have thought that we would have a happy ending after all?
Yes, you'd think this was some sort of fairy tale.
And so Aurora and Philip went to Wagamama's and saw Wonder Woman 1984. It was the only new film in the cinemas at the time. They would continue to see each other for a while, growing closer and falling more in love. See now, that's an ending. That's the type of good news we need this year. I hope you enjoyed listening to our tale. Please support local business and the arts where you can. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, and keep safe in these times. And maybe, just like Aurora, we can break this curse and get through it. Thank you for listening. Good night and goodbye.